Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to show you how to do this pattern today. It's a really pretty split fan stitch. It's quite a compact stitch for a fan, as you can see, and it staggers sort of across and down as you go along. Now please, as always, don't think this is complicated. It isn't. It's just the same row repeated. I'll show you how to stagger it over with a half size of the fan. It's really simple, it really is. Give it a try and keep watching the video. Even grab your yarn and your hook. Now you can use any yarn for this pattern, any yarn at all, and then just use the hook size it tells you on the label of the yarn that you've chosen to use. And once again, as always, thank you to everyone who's been joining my channel, clicking on that join button and supporting the channel through YouTube. And also to all the people who've been going on to my Ko-fi page and following along on my Ko-fi page. I'll put a link underneath the video for that because that's not on YouTube, it's on a different website. But it is free to go on and have a look at all the pictures that I've been posting. So I'm going to show you how to do this. It really is a quick video and a quick stitch. So the stitch count for this is 10. Just do your chain in sets of 10 along a measuring tape until it's the width of the blanket that you want. Or if you're doing this for a pillowcase or a cushion cover or whatever you want, do it in sets of 10. And then you'll add 2 extra stitches at the end. So I'm going to do a slip knot, and if you can't do a slip knot, just put your hook down and just tie your yarn on. You can do that if you're a complete beginner. Just tie it on like that. And you may have noticed that I've not been doing blankets as big as I normally do them because I do suffer from arthritis in my joints and my hands are hurting quite a bit the past few months. So I've been doing smaller samples, and you can still make these into bigger blankets, just add more stitches on. So what you're going to do is you're going to do your chain in sets of 10. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. So I've done my chain. Now you do your chain to the length that you want it in sets of 10. Then you're going to add 2 more stitches, 1 and 2. So we're going to build a foundation row of treble crochets. That's UK treble crochets, and if you're in the USA, that's double crochets for you. You're going to go into the 3rd stitch in your chain, 1, 2, 3, and you're going to do a treble crochet. So just 1 into there. And those stitches that you missed becomes your first treble crochet, and that one's your second. We're going to put 1 into each stitch along. So the first row of the pattern, you're going to chain 1 and turn. So this is the first row of the pattern. And you're going to repeat rows 1 and 2. So this row is not part of the pattern, that is just the bottom of your blanket. So row 1 of the pattern, you're going to go right into that very first stitch and do a UK double crochet. Now if you're in the USA, that's a single crochet for you. It's the same stitch, we just have different names for it. And in the UK, these are treble crochets, these stitches. And if you're in the USA, you call them a double crochet. So we've done a double crochet and we're going to chain one. Remember these chain ones. The chain one will stop your blanket from going in like that and stop it from being too tight. You're going to skip 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Into this stitch you're going to build your first fan. We're going to put 3 UK treble crochets, 2 chain and then 3 more UK treble crochets into this stitch. And if you're in the USA, these are double crochets for you. So put your yarn over and into the stitch. We're going to put 3 in to the same stitch. So that's 1, 2 and 3. You're going to chain 2, 1, 2 and then put another 3 treble crochets into this stitch. 1, 2 and 3. Chain 1. Skip 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now in here you're going to put a double crochet. Then chain 1. Skip 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. And in the 5th one you're going to build that fan again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to build a fan. That's 3 treble crochets. 1, 2 and 3, all into the same stitch. Chain 2, 1, 2 and put another 3 into that same stitch. 1, 2 and 3. Now your chain 2 gives it a nice peak on the top of that fan. You're going to chain 1, skip 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4 and double crochet. Chain 1. Now when we do our next rows, you won't need to count those stitches. You'll know where you're going. We'll be working into the top of the peak and into those double crochets down there. So it's only this row that you're counting the stitches. So skip 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. And into this one you're going to build your fan. So that's 1, 2 and 3. Chain 2, 1, 2 and into the same stitch put another 3 treble crochets to finish your fan. So that's 1, 2 and 3. Chain 1, skip 1, 2, 3, 4 and then double crochet into the 5th stitch. We're going to skip 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3 and 4 and you're going to build your fan. Build your fan into the 5th stitch. That's 1, 2, 3, chain 2 and put another 3 stitches into there. 1, 2 and 3. You're going to chain 1 and you're going to skip 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now into the top of that little chain there you're going to do a double crochet. There we go. So that's row 1 done of your pattern, and this is what you get. You get these lovely peak fans. So what you're going to do now is you're going for row 2. This is row 2. You're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3 and turn your work around. Now right in to that stitch down in there, you're going to put 3 treble crochets. That'll count as 1, and you're going to put another 3 in there, so it'll be 4 altogether. So that chain 3 counts as 1. So yarn over and in there and put 3 treble crochets all into the same stitch. 1, 2 and 3, and your chain there is number 4. Chain 1. Now you're going in to the 2 chain stitch at the top of your fan, and you're going to do a double crochet. Chain 1. Now go down to the double crochet down here in the middle of your fans, and you're going to build another fan. So that's 3 treble crochets. 1 into the same stitch, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, and another 3 into that same stitch, 1, 2 and 3. Chain 1, move over to the top of your fan here and double crochet into there. And if you're in the USA, that's a single crochet for you. Chain 1 and go down to the double crochet down here and build another fan. So you build your fan in this double crochet, my stitch in there, go, 1, 2 and 3. Chain 2, 1, 2, and then another 3 into that same stitch. 1, might be a little bit tight, but it will go in, it'll open up as you use it. 1, 2 and one more, 3. Chain 1, and then you'll go over here and you'll put a double crochet into the middle of this fan, into the chain space, 1 double crochet, chain 1, and then move down into the double crochet that's down here, and you're going to build your fan. So that's 3 treble crochets. Now in there, it might be a little bit tight just because it's that small double crochet. Push your hook in. Oops. There we go. Just push it in there. So even we find it difficult. There we are. 1, 2. That's 2 treble crochets and 1 more. And if you're in the USA, these are double crochets for you. Chain 2, 1, 2, and then put your next 3 in. You'll do this all the way along. So that's 2, and 1 more makes 3. Remember your chain 1. I'll get some more yarn. So we're going to do our chain 1 and move over to the next one. You'll put a double crochet into the top of the fan, chain 1, and then you'll go down here to this double crochet, and you're going to put 4 treble crochets. You're going to put half a fan in. So that's 1. And if you're in the USA, these are double crochets for you. That's 2. And 1 more is 3. And our 4th one. And that builds a half a fan. So what you're going to do now is you're going to chain 1 and turn. And right into the bottom of that stitch, the very first stitch, put a double crochet. You're going to chain 1 and move over to the next double crochet. So you're going down in between the middle of these two fans, and you're going to build another fan. 3 treble crochets, 2 chain and 3 treble crochets. Then over there, double crochet down in here to make a fan. Then you'll move up to the next one. To the top, you're going to do a double crochet here, but remember your chain 1's in between. Down there, you'll build your fan, then you'll do chain 1 and up there and do a double crochet, and you'll do that all the way along. And these are the 2 rows that you'll repeat. You'll sit your fan inside here and then double crochet on the end, and that's the 2 rows that you're going to keep repeating. So once you've done your double crochet, we'll go down there and build a fan, but remember your chain 1. So we'll build a fan and work along. Oops, I think I'm doing my double crochets a bit too tight. So we'll work the fan and we'll work right along, and that's the 2 rows that you'll keep repeating. Just rewind the video and you can follow these 2 rows. Now remember your chain 2 and then do the rest of your fan. That's 1, this is 2, and a 3rd one. You're going to chain 1, remember that chain 1, and go up here into the peak and do a double crochet. And you'll work all the way along. Do your fan down here, then chain 1 and double crochet, chain 1, build your fan, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, build your fan, you'll chain 1 and put 1 double crochet in the end here, and you'll keep repeating those 2 rows. So I'll get my bigger piece. Now just keep rewinding the video, and this is what you'll get. Just keep rewinding and watch those 2 rows again, and this is what you'll have. And just build it up until it's the height that you want it to be. It's a beautiful stitch. Oops. It's a beautiful stitch. Muttley's got my ball of yarn down there. He keeps pulling at it. He doesn't usually do that. But anyway, this is a beautiful, beautiful stitch. I really like this one. So give this a try. I'm sure you'll love it. Now please remember to subscribe to the channel. Just click on that bell and subscribe to the channel. And if you click on the bell icon, YouTube will tell you when I put up another tutorial. And if you want, you can click on the join button and you can support the channel through YouTube. I want to also say that sorry about the microphone sort of going a little bit strange there. So thank you very much for watching. So until the next time, happy crafting, and I'll see you all again soon. Goodbye.